Hey, um, yeah, it's been a while. I think it's been a couple of weeks since our last stream in this world, but we are back. I've had a few minor health things, but but yeah, we're back. And I was gonna come back and do some nice peaceful building in the desert, and then I had a stupid idea, and that idea involves these. Because I thought, hey, if what's the next best thing to chill out with apart from some safe building? Yeah, let's we could fight the Wither. um, and this is a Skyblock world, so there is not a lot of terrain to fight the Wither on. So normally, when people do the Wither, they do it in the end. They either do it under the end portal or just generally in the end in general. Um, yeah, I still haven't fought the dragon, so we can't do that. But I do need a beacon. I have been mining out a nether fortress by hand. And yeah, it's becoming a chore. I've done about a third of it. The other 2/3 are still there. There's a project I keep picking up and putting down because it's just laborious, but yeah, a beacon will help with that. So yeah, and here we are. So we're back in our spawn area. This is still one of the worst parts of our world. I'm still working on this island. I've been grinding a bit more on this off stream as well. So I've started to put the base in. That platform down there is like even the smallest part, the small base part of that dwarfs this whole area and anything else in this world. So yeah. I'm seriously starting to rethink this project as well, considering I keep calling this one of the small islands for this area, but that's a project for another day. Today we need to fight the Wither, and I did go and collect some Wither skeleton skulls. We don't have a farm for these yet, so I had to do it the hard way. I managed to get 9, but also nearly 3 stacks of blaze rods, so I guess we're getting roughly 1 Wither skeleton skull to every 20 blaze rods. We did get a bunch of coal as well, so that's not too bad. But we have Waddle in the chat today. Hi, Waddle. And yes, yeah, I mean, I had a couple of bad headaches, but yeah, they passed, and I am back to where I was before now. So yeah, well, I did grab our smite sword from the farm, from the piglin, sorry, from the zombie piglin farm, the gold farm. But I'm thinking I might actually upgrade one of our axes as well. Because I found 2 smite 4 books in our box of random fishing loot. It's got a bunch of those are from elsewhere. But there's a bunch of random books here that I fished up over time. Oh, that's a particularly cool one. There's a few in here as well. None of those help us. But yeah, I might go and enchant our axe first. So I'll need to get some levels from the gold farm, and then we can get a smite enchant on the axe. If we actually have a look through here at the Nether Fortress, so yeah, this whole area here used to be Nether Fortress. It was like all of this, and now we're down to just a small part here. It's left to mine out, and yeah, we've got this, and then I did make a little platform here, which is where I got the wither skulls and things from. So I'd just be up here running around, grabbing things, hiding in my little hidey hole here when things got a bit too rough. And they did get rough. We can tell that by the abysmal amount of levels that I currently have. Oh no, that's the wrong way. I want to go down the other side to this. This way, yeah. Yeah, headaches are not fun. Yeah, I had a doozy. I had a migraine come on, and but as I said, it's now passed, and we could be happy about that. What am I going to need? Some arrows, and I'm going to want to fill my inventory up. And we want to offset one of these guys. Grab a sword. Oh, sweet, sweet levels. A nice bonus as well is, even though the spear didn't exist when I built this farm, somehow I managed to make a gold farm that is spear safe. Like, these guys are waving them around, but they can't actually get me. So this kill chamber has actually worked out quite well for that. Okay, do for now. Let's can we combine these books? 5, that's much better, and then take our axe. Okay, smite axe. So we can do a bit of experimentation, see which one of these actually works better for our wither whacking. And oh yeah, I'm going to need supplies. So my soul sandbox was thankfully right by the portal anyway. Got my armor. I made some golden apples by taking some of our apples. I think these are actually quite convenient for us. We can just grab we grab some emeralds. We can just go chat to this guy and boom, stack of apples. And then with all the gold from the gold farm, we can just take some of that and oh well, still not quite enough. Let's take a bit more. There we go. Finally, a full stack of golden apples, which are probably going to be quite handy in our upcoming fight. let's actually put this armor on rather than looking at it. I had to remake this because while I would, well, all that time fighting the wither skeletons, sorry, and didn't lose anything. Decided to have a bit of a more of a chill time afterwards, just building out more of this platform down here, and that was it. Fell into the void, lost everything. So I had to remake the armor. But yeah, what do we actually want for this? Let's leave one of these stacks of apples here. And we'll take the carrots and the apples. We've got the skulls. Probably don't need pork chops if we have all the other food. Fancy sword. Probably could do with a shield. Do we want our nice armor? I'm not sure this actually is going to help us. We'll take this. We'll take the shield though. Ooh. Sorry, that is Tweakeroo playing up there from when we mended stuff. I think just to make this a true one-on-one, I'm going to go turn the mob switch on for the nether. This will prevent any other spawns, so we can face off the wither mono a mono. And not have to worry about something annoying like a zombified piglin getting in the way. So yeah, let's we have the stuff for 3 withers, so I think we'll fight those, and then after that, I think I will we'll go and see if we can get some. If there's, depending on, that's probably not going to take too long, and after that we'll go get some more skulls, as that's always a death field experience, and I do know how much everyone likes watching me die. Yeah, this keeps breaking. I'm not sure how. Oh, that actually reminds me. Something else that I didn't show you is I've been working, I added a bit more to our wall of blocks over here. So given the dyes we readily have access to, we also now have access, and our sand supply from the desert, we now have access to all of these blocks as well. And I mean the wall is just the wall from wall, but we've got the concrete powder, the concrete and the glass in all of these colours. The only things we're missing are black and dark grey. And for that I think we need a squid farm, but that's a project for another day. I'm getting distracted. I'm wussing out on the task at hand, aren't I? Let's get back on that. Okay, so let's so I was thinking, as I was tearing this fortress down, the main ingredient for the wither that we need to collect is the wither skulls, which is something we get from the nether fortress. And yeah, I've just been tearing this thing down. This is all the resources that have come out out of this. All of these double chests are full of nether brick. I think a couple of the ones on the top and all the ones along the bottom here are the same. I had some ladders. Okay, that's probably going to be useful. I think we'll take some blocks. Blocks are always helpful. Yeah, one thing I noticed while I was tearing this down is that nether brick most of the time, if you're finding the wither in a vanilla world, the common strat is you go down, you dig a hole in deep slate level, and you dig a little tunnel in deep slate level, one by one, you fight it there. Nether brick has the same blast resistance as deep slate. And in a fortress, you find quite a few bits where you've got sort of two structures run side by side. And you get these really chunky bits of sort of, I don't know, the legs of the fortress. There's a lot of there as well. So there's a few chunks there where you've got one bit and then another bit next to it, and then it creates a really wide chunk of nether fortress. And if this is as blast resistant as deep slate, then I haven't tested this, but so this could end up being this could go south very quickly, basically. But we could 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Oh, I did not bring a pickaxe. That was dumb of me. Yeah, so we can mine down into the sort of the foundation of the nether fortress, and then we can take the wither on there in the same way that we would do in the bedrock layers. And that is my theory, at least. And that means that rather than having to sort of wait for the end or build an obsidian box or so on and so forth, we can face the wither in the area where we actually get the skulls. We just have to bring some soul sand with us when we go into the fortress in Skyblock, and that's it. We can then take the wither on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, slightly off center, but yeah, if I remember right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's go down to. Let's go down 7 blocks. That means that we have 5 blocks above us. I think the wither explodes about 5 blocks. 5 blocks centered on its tail, I think. Okay, so we put 3 layers back in. We're going to mine out a little room, and this is where things can go south. How do we know? Let's get our saturation up, and then put a couple of those in, a couple of the skulls in. I'm going to gaffle up. I'm going to put the final thing in, and oh, here we go. Okay, halfway. Hey, we got it. Our first Never Star of the world. Okay, and that was relatively painless as well, I think. So how far up did it go? It went up 2 levels. So we could fill, and we picked up a bunch of the nether brick. Okay, this is actually a nice, handy way of bringing the fortress down as well, I think. Let's try it again. Let's go down 5. This 6. This 1, 2, 3. So this is going to be potentially what it can blow up. And then, yeah, 2 for our height and 1 for the 1 for luck. So we have 6 blocks between us and the opening above us, where we just blew everything up. We'll put this back in. How much of this did... Okay, so he didn't actually manage to escape, create an escapable space before. That's great. So let's go 2 back. It's for science. This we'll get a ever so slightly more more brave with how much we'll let the wither touch as we go down. I guess. Oh no, doing it wrong. Okay, we'll try the sword this time. See if it feels like it goes any quicker. Dash it up. Scroll placed. Back off. Wait for the explosion. And here we go. Okay, oh yes, ancient debris. That one actually went better. Okay, so I think the sword is definitely the way forward. How far? Okay, we're 2 from the edge there. Can we do 1 each end here? That was 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then yeah, we've got more than 6 blocks there. Okay, how long do we have left on the scaffold? Yeah, it's not like we're short. Then we can munch the expensive snacks, but this is a lot to our skull, so I'll get some more in a second. Yeah, so ancient debris is one of the, it's a 50-50 chance of dropping from withers, so we're going to, mistakes were made. He's nearly loose. This was not clever. Where is he? Where is he? Oh, he has escaped. This is the worst case scenario. We can. Okay. Crap. We now have a loose wither above us. Come on. Okay, this is okay, we're gonna have to fight him up on the top there, in the open. Oh. Okay. Okay, this is fine. Everything's fine. Nothing to see here. Okay, we're gonna have to get back over there. Take some blocks. We can pillar up into where we were. Grab our stuff. And then we'll fight him. We can fight him fair and square. It should be fun. We don't have to worry about any other mobs, thankfully. If we have to fight him on the top there, we can fight him on the top there. Okay, this. Oh, he is still going up there. Let's take some blocks. We want to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 about here. Take that out. Okay, so we've learned our lesson here is that we didn't leave enough space and allowed the wither to get upwards. It shouldn't be able to target me like this, I don't think. Okay, we're back to the tunnels. So where is our stuff? Okay, we've got the we've got the nether stars. That's one of the important parts. Where else is our stuff? Where is our gear? Did he blow up our gear? Okay, hang on. That's blocks. That's blocks as well. Our armor and our gear and food all seems to be lost. Damn it. Okay. I'm going to cheaty free cam it a bit to see if we can find anything. Yeah, no, it's okay, it's all gone. But okay, where has the wither gone though? Wait. Okay, the wither is down in the wood. Okay. I mean, that's a loss of 3 skulls, but... I guess we remake our armor, we go find some more skulls, and we go again. Oh, but we lost the ancient debris as well. We did get a wither rose. That would be for us, right? But how did we lose? Wait, how did we lose ancient debris? I thought the ancient debris entity. Oh no, it's fireproof, but it's still explodable. I guess. Or did our stuff just go into the void? That is another distinct possibility. Oh, so, well, I think the science here it works. I think. So if we have 4 blocks above us, I think we're fine. I think the problem was I didn't fill in enough above me, and then when it blew up above it, there was a 1x1 hole that it managed to escape up. Which was where I came down. So that is where we went wrong. We are going to need some more smite books now. Yeah, all of the stuff. All of the gear has gone, it seems. Did the wither come down here to get me as I came down? As I was coming in to get the stuff, I guess the wither came down here for me, and then it just ended up above the void and continued to float down. Although, wow, it even managed to hit some parts over here. What is no, that is just nether brick. Okay. No diamond gear. Alright, well, this was always a distinct possibility. There was a 50-50 chance that the first one was going to go this way, so the fact that it worked 2 out of 3 times, and basically we are answering for our own cockiness is on us basically, but it's on me. But it works. It works. So we can anywhere we have a chunky bit of Nether Fortress, we can use that to fight the Wither. We just need to make sure that we've got, I think, at least 3 solid blocks in every direction. Maybe 4 if we want to be extra safe. And we are good. What we can do though is, if we are going to go fight some wither skellies and such, we can turn these nether stars into beacons. And we can put a beacon over by the platform for regen. What do we need for a beacon? If I remember right, we need glass. And do we have any obsidian handy over this way? don't have much, but is that enough for 2? I think it's 3 per, isn't it? Yeah. So 2 beacons. Nice. Okay, so that's our first beacons of the world and our first wither rose of the world. We have a slight problem with our iron farm. Our villagers here decided that sleep is not something they like anymore, and therefore they're not sleeping at all. And we're not getting the... It's not... They're not generating golems anymore, so our iron farm is currently busted. But if I put a couple of logs in there, I should be able to pull the XP out of those furnaces. That will give us a good... What is inside the salt generator? Oh yeah, it's the minecarts. Yeah, so we chuck a lock in each of these furnaces, and yeah, irons is important, but to be fair, we have well over a chest. We have nearly 2 double chests of iron blocks, so got all of that, that. We're not going to run out of iron anytime soon. And to be fair, really, I put this wall up so they can't see this guy anymore. Hopefully they sleep. But yeah, look, one of them sleeps, the others don't. So I think I need to mess around with the beds and stuff, and that's just gonna be a hassle. So I'll do that at some point, and hopefully it works. If not, then we need a few more of these, and we've already got one guy, a couple more, and we retire these guys. They've been in there producing our iron since quite early in the world. Oh. Okay, that's a start at least. But yeah, we can retire them, and we can introduce some. We can hire some new iron dudes. Just need Adam and Steve here to get a bit frisky, and we can solve that problem. Okay, let's grab some food. First, we're gonna need to. Okay, we need a plan. First, we need to go turn the mob switch off. Then, actually no. First, we need to buy new gear. So we'll need books. So where is our armor guy? So head, shoulders, knees, and toes. Some of these have dodge enchants on them, so we need to get rid of that. Get rid of that. And then we're going to need some books. We're going to need Unbreaking. Unbreaking for everything. We're going to need Protection for everything as well. Unbreaking, Protection. We need Mending. feather falling book for the boots. And thorns. Oh, we also need which has a cheaper axe? 26. Okay. Oh. An axe and sword. Then I've run out of inventory, so let's put those back. And the others were there. Okay. So we don't have the enchants for these yet. Let's put the glass and the obsidian away, as we don't need that anymore. We'll put the beacon stuff in here, so we don't need that right this second. Yeah. When I say I'm going to retire the villager story, I mean I'm going to retire them. They're going to get a nice severance package. They're gonna go move to, I don't know, wherever people go when they retire. Eastbourne. Oh, we need an axe as well. That's the other thing we're missing. Sorry, we need a pickaxe. So we lost our silk touch one. Oh. Okay, so that's... They can act as a reminder. We'll stop by the butchers on the way as well and get some emeralds from them. No, we're not. Whether or not we have some technical difficulties or not, I am not in control of the technical difficulties. And if the villagers just happen to disappear during those technical difficulties, then that's not on me. That's just the game being like weird. Okay, let's turn that off. These armor stands used to stop these guys spawning in the portal, but it just hasn't been working lately. It's very, very annoying. See, why do the villagers need someone to come and save them? I told you they're going off to like villager retirement land. It's great. They have like stair lifts and cookies. It's what more could they want? Oh no! Wait, this isn't where I wanted to be. I wanted to go down to the gold farm and grab some levels. mean, I think when we look at how today has gone, I think we've learned two things. Oh, I need a shield as well. What books do I have here? Okay, so I've got a looting and knockback. There's smite 4 there. I think there's another smite 4 back at base. Okay, that's a silk touch pickaxe right there. We have a pickaxe back now. We just need the... Seriously, I had to have 1 HP. Yeah, our clocks are going to change quite soon. So the streams will be moving by an hour. We'll be getting an hour earlier. I'm never sure how the time. I can never keep it straight in my head how the clocks change. It's such a stupid system. I wish we could put our clocks forward this year and then just never do it again. I would happily put our clocks forward this one last time, and then that's it. They stay where they are. They never change ever again. All of this chaos with scheduling just never happens again. Because what is it at the moment? It's like, America's already moved. We go next, I think, and then Australia go another time, and then Europe go another. Parts of Europe go at other times, and yeah. The trouble is, okay, Arizona doesn't move their time, their clocks. Thing is, everyone else does though. So unless you live in a tiny little sort of insignificant little bubble where you don't interact with anyone else anywhere else in the world other than people in Arizona, you still get screwed by it because everyone else does it. What? How do I always end up buying a breach book. Do we? Okay, we have an unbreaking mending book there. Thorns 2 mending. Thorns 2. Do we have a normal mending? No. These boxes. No. Okay. That's fine. We can do. Let's put that. Okay. Another anvil. Yeah. It's like. It's like this is the trouble with the clocks changing. It doesn't really matter where you are until everyone stops doing it. we're all collectively screwed. Because like online events move around, like work meetings move around. I remember, so I used to work for a company where half of it was in California, and half of it was in sort of EU adjacent, like London adjacent time zones around the EU as well. And all your meetings every year your meetings just go all over the bloody place for about a month. Like any routine you may have had just goes out the window, and everything is pure chaos for just because someone long ago decided this was a good idea, and for whatever reason they had, it might have been a good idea at the time. I don't think any of it holds up anymore. Let's some more levels to make our armor back. Thanks for joining, Story, and sleep well. Let's make sure we don't put anything useful in there. And then we can go like that. Have the flip-flops, okay. We'll get this done, and then that's it. We'll go and get some more wither skulls after this, and we'll give things another go. 2 out of 3 ain't bad, but let's see if we can get to like 3 out of 4, 4 out of 5. Those feel like less embarrassing ones. More. Let's do the chest bit. We take out I do at some point. I need to just grind out like 20 full sets of gear, of armor and stuff. I just need a chest full of spare pickaxes and axes and swords and another one that's just full of armor. So then anytime something like this does happen, I can just go grab. I can go grab it from the box and move on with life. Okay, so this is okay. Do we have any swift sneak books? Oh, soul speed, that's one. Okay, so we need 19 levels for that one, and then another 20 some 4 for the hat. I don't know what we would do in this world if we didn't have this farm. Like, the XP we get from this versus what we would have got from a mob farm or something. A regular mob farm is night and day. Okay, so we need that and our beachwear armor back, the nice cash gear. We need a few more levels for the boots. That's enough levels. We actually need to eat. Okay. We need the boots. Okay, that's our armor back. Next up, we will need. Oh, let's put the bow back. We need some books. So what do we have here? It's useful to us. Okay, that's going to be useful. It's going to be useful. We need that one. That one. That we'll need. Okay. Well, we're going to go have a look at the other books we have over here for buy some from the villagers, and hopefully we can recreate the sword axe and sword axe and the so we need enough books for a sword and an axe. We have junk in our inventory. Oh, I didn't go and see the. I did not go and see the butchers. We can do that again. A second, a little bit. What do you have a shield? I thought you had a shield trade. Wait, so you don't have a shield trade, and I still let you keep that job. All right. Let's take some iron. Then we need wood, right? One of these is my wood chest. No. What is the shield recipe? Okay, it's more. What do we have an excess of? Jungle. No, just one. I should do. There's a shield. We put that back. Okay, shield is easy. To shield, we just need unbreaking. Looting, not bad. We need another unbreaking. Mending. Mending for each of them. We need efficiency. It's this guy. For the axe. Oh, obviously that's the wrong way around. We need unbreaking, mending, efficiency. Which axe was this? This was was this the fortune axe? Yeah, it was a fortune axe. So we need fortune book as well. Welcome back, Waddle. So a fortune axe. Are any of these sweeping edge? Let's see what we have book-wise over here. Okay, not useful. Okay, sweeping edge. It's another smite book. Okay, so I'm breaking, mending, smite. What happened there? The menagerie of animals over here is getting it's starting to become a thing. We should make them a home. I think once this island is sort of underway. I think we want to make. I think I might make one either in that direction or that direction, or maybe over that direction. And that one can be our animal island, and then we'll try and get these guys over. We'll try and get these guys all over there, and we'll create a bit of a farm and a zoo and stuff. What am I missing enchant-wise now? So we have Smite 5, Sweeping Edge 3, Fire Aspect. We have the Knockback, the Loot, and the Unbreaking, and the Minis. Fire Aspect is the only one we're currently missing. So we have a Fire Aspect book in here. Fire Aspect, okay. So we have a simpler book. Yeah, I mean, it's been on my to-do list since the beginning, which is why I've sort of gathered them all over here. But yeah, we'll do that, and then I might expand it as well and just make it a full zoo with all of the different creatures. Sorry. So maybe we'll get some zombies in there, some skeletons, some witches, some creepers. Just have various different exhibits. I'm not sure we have time for another huge project at the moment, though. And building the large islands takes time. I was going to say hopefully that'll be quicker now that we have a beacon, but no. Beacons are generally for the opposite of why can't I? Oh, I think I'm about to be disconnected, so I'm just going to reconnect to the server real quick. There we go. Islands for everyone. No. Yeah. No, the trouble with... I said, oh, what are these? Oh, okay. Okay, there's some nice books in the bookshelf there. I should, I wish it showed you what they were. You, just hovered over them. First up, we should be able to do that. How many do we need for that? 6 levels. Yeah. Yeah, the islands do take some time to build. I might... Okay. Again, yeah, the server is lagging a little bit today. I'm not sure what's going on. Okay, this sword's not cutting it. This uncharted sword is not cutting it. Let's go get the big boy sword. There you go, that's better. Okay, so we put it in... Oh. spell correct, right. I'll have us shield back. Get the axe recreated. I guess we don't really need to take that with us. You go take on some more critters. More than enough. This is the axe. Me anything. Let's go back in our ender chest. Okay, we just combine some of these. Okay. Yeah, no, in terms of our spawn area, I was saying, like the island I've been building behind us, behind where we were earlier, that one's going to be our villager island, so we're going to build a nice little village on there, house all our villagers. They can all have homes, workspaces. I'm going to put a big lagoon fishing pond thing in there as well, so we can have some space for this one. This is what, 5. Okay, that one next. There are so many enchants for a sword. And all the extra enchants in these books are not helping matters either, I guess. There are so many reinforcement piglins over there. It's going to cost a fortune to add. Oh. What is... What's with the lag today? I will need to have a look at the server after this, I think, make sure it's nothing untoward happening. Right, we're going to need another 35 levels. 36 if we want to be there. More like a resort. I mean, it's gonna. I'm gonna try and make it nicer. I want to build them like a little mountain. I want to have some waterfalls, a big lagoon, fishing jetty, so that I've got somewhere to fish. So my current little fishing pond is not cutting it anymore. Hopefully we can try and spawn some dolphins or something at some point and get them into the fishing into the pond. Plant a little forest thing around the village. So there's some plans for that. Yeah. Then, as I said, I was going to have 4 islands around our big central one. Central one's going to house a bunch of infrastructure, so I'm thinking that's where we'll have like a blast chamber and a bunch of farms that use TNT. Feeding into that, like a tree farm and cobble farm and automated cobble farm and all that sort of business. One more, and then another one we'll probably use for farms, some description. Like maybe we could do a better iron farm. This was Despain. Okay, we are back to where we started the episode now, at least. Yeah, I still need to work out what other islands would be for, but let's shoot. Let's take this guy out. That's my boat, not yours. I am boating here. Annoyingly, piglin reinforcements have much more lax spawning rules than the piglins themselves. Can I just... I don't need that. Let's hope it can then despawn. Yeah, of the other islands, I think we're gonna have there'll be one there that will have a few different farms in it that we need. Then we have a spare one that I'm not quite sure what to do with. That's our food. Okay, let's get trading with these guys. No. And I probably should have done this before I needed to enchant stuff, because it's not a bad way to get some levels. Alright, that's a few stacks of emeralds recovered at least. Yeah, most people say that like carrots and pumpkins, if you're going to use villager traders for emeralds, then carrots like pumpkins and melons are like one of the best trades. I still think this is one of the best approaches. We just have a bunch of these butchers, and then we have a hoglin farm. The hoglin farm generates an insane amount of pork chops and leather for us. We trade that to the butchers. I should get some leather workers down here as well, and trade all the excess leather to them for even more emeralds. But yeah, I think that's definitely a faster emerald gain than the pumpkins and melons. And those hoglin farms are just stupidly efficient. Okay, let's put our stuff away. Let's put the emeralds and the books back in the chest over here. Wow, we used an entire stack of emerald blocks. Well, we've used over an entire stack of emerald blocks today. Do we have... we don't have that many carrots in stock. So let's buy some more carrots from our farmer dude over here. If we go sleep, hopefully he will stock. We've still got that other stack of golden apples. Come on. I want the carrots. Stop looking at him, just give me some carrots. We'll definitely need some more farmers at some point as well. For now, no, here we go. We can just do... Should have saved the emeralds. But we now have some carrots, and put those away. We'll go over here. We'll grab the apples. Smite sword. We don't need the pork chops. Would it be cheating to build? So would it be cheating to build a regen beacon in the middle of our with a skull hunting platform? But I think it will actually just get in the way. Some of those. And then we can head along here. And let's see if we can get some... See how long it takes to get 3 more skulls. Any wither skellies over here? There's blazes up there. Oh, that'll do. Hello. Let's chug a potion. Let's hit the cow's throat, just in case. Let's come get these guys' attention as well. Wow, so many blazes. So many blazes. Stuff back under here. Gaff will give us some regen. We'll offset the wither. No skulls yet. Here we're going to need to thin out those blazes. If we offhand the bow, the looting sword in hand, we can take out. We take them out from a distance, ensure we still get the looting effect. Just in case we accidentally kill any wither skeletons. Okay. Come grab the loot. Aggro these guys. Just 2, 3. Come on, why don't you give me a skull? No. We haven't had any yet. Junk, 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 junk. Screw you. Oh, we've got some more wither skellies over there. We run around here. Can we get their attention? We're going to hit that piglin at some point soon. More here. So, come on, just one skull. Okay, oh, there's a bunch more here. Oh crap. Back in here. Eat. Big apple. And let's take these guys out. Come on, we've killed a few of these now. We must. Why? And we've not got any skulls at all. We really do need a automatic with a skeleton farm at some point in the future. This is part of the reason why I've been tearing the fortress down, because I want to make some space to be able to build that in a way that is not going to be too ugly. I mean, at least we're getting a bunch of blaze rods. Uh-oh. It's bound to happen eventually. Here they come. Yeah, there's always a kid somewhere. Let's try around. Oh. Oh. Okay. Just try and get our loot. Not a single skull so far. That seems a little bit unfair. And I'm getting shot in the back. Both metaphorically and literally. We don't want any of that. Let's put bits we do want in here. Okay. Oh. I'm wondering if we do have a regen beacon set up over here, could we just stand in the thick of it and aggro stuff, but these guys are still mad. Okay. Not good, but at least it was in the little safe area. We set things up intentionally so that we intentionally knowing this could happen, and we should be able to go get our stuff back pretty easily. Although this is where we go find a baby zombie with full diamond thorns armor. Okay, there's some wither skellies down there. We can go get those after we get our stuff back. No, no, ah, yeah. Damn it. They picked it up. One of you's got my sword. You have the sword. Okay. Actually has more damage. A stone sword, okay. Okay. That was not clever. I had a sharpness sword in the ender chest right there. Mistakes are being made. I think once we've got our stuff back, maybe this is where we'll call it for today. We did manage to get 2 beacons. We almost got some ancient debris. Well, we did get ancient debris and then we lost it. We figured out that the method does work as long as I'm not overconfident with it. So we can always fight some more withers in the future. Where's my stuff? I've even less stuff now. So I'll take this. Let's take our good gear. Good sword. Chug fire resist. What do you got? Okay. Bow back. And let's see if we can. Oh, there's our boots. Get back here. Okay, you've got a bunch of bug gear actually. So that's our hat. Okay. That's our. We have. That back. Now we just need to keep. We need to try and find our sword. Ah, there it is. I think that's everything. Oh, not paying attention again. What got us the last time? Okay. Okay. Let's take a bow and some arrows again. And the bow. You're still mad, aren't you? Okay, we're really not having much luck with these skulls today. Come on, just one. I mean, just three. Three would be nice, but one would be a good start. What happened to streaming luck? I thought streaming was meant to mean that this sort of stuff just happened. Let's grab some bits. Aggro some of these wither skellies. Okay, there's a few coming. Grab the goodies. Oh, where are you? Where are all these like dudes coming from? Why won't you just chill out? Wow, that is cursed. that is actually cursed. Okay, I don't think luck is with us today with regard to more skulls. So I mean, 2 out of 3 withers ain't bad. Oh. And the lag is here again. One second. Okay, we did get a bit of coal, some bones, some blaze rods. I mean, statistically given, like based on what we got last time, I would have expected at least a couple of skulls by now. But are you going to be the one? Oh, oh, damn it, you. Okay, wait. Just as I was about to call it, we get the skull. There's always a way. I do have one spare skull back at base, so if we could just get one more. These zombie piglins are the problem, basically. They're I wish we could. I wish we had a way to suppress their spawning. Like, if not for them, we would have a much easier job of this. I mean, the blazes don't help, but the blazes at least drop something useful. They're not a completely useless mob in this context. Trouble is, I don't think there's anything we can do to stop the zombie piglin spawning that wouldn't affect the wither skeletons, other than putting down a bunch of wither roses, and we don't have a good stash of wither roses yet. So, okay, there's a bunch of wither skellies here. Let's grab these blaze rods. Oh, okay. One. Can we get one more? Because we do still have the first wither skull we ever got when we first visited the fortress way back when. But I think I'd rather keep that one, as it's a bit sentimental, but. Let's get in here. Oh. A new pack spawned. Let's get these guys. We'll go hide back in our little hidey hole and hopefully come on. One skull. Just one. Oh yes, okay. 3 more skulls and that's cool. We can end this on one last wither fight. No, hang on, I want the bones. We don't need the gold and we don't need the arrows or the wooden swords. Ah, hang on, there's a couple more just down here. Oops. Oh. Yeah, nothing useful. Okay, so one last wither fight, and then I will call it for the day. And we're gonna keep our ego in check. We're gonna be humble about this. We're gonna face it like the calculating coward that we are. And let's put extra stuff in here. So we need 4 of those. Carrots and apples. I've got still got a bow on this. Let's put that in the ender chest. Grab some blocks on our way. Also, hang on. Let's go turn the mob switch back on. If it does get out, I don't want to get aggroed on a bunch of mobs. Okay, that should be a mob-proof nether now. I really do need to finish the overworld side of this. I was going to come up with a sort of old brick prison style design. I need to finish this as well. I was going to put some sort of desk here and get Piglin in and have it sort of sat there as the warden. But have yet to actually get around to that. But we should. It will be. It will be a fun little thing to have in the world. Okay, go this way. Oh, let's grab some blocks from here, and we'll grab our shield as well. Where's my door down? Oh, it's here. Okay. Payback. Round 4. We are going to be victorious this time. Although, not if we don't take a pickaxe. So we're at 2 out of 3 in our favour. Two kills for us, 1 for the Wither. We're going to go 3 to 4 now. Which way is which? This whole bit got filled in a bit. No, that's okay. That's outside. Okay, behind us is where the tunnel was. Okay, so you can see that. Where I was pinning back up. Okay, this was the next one. This is where everything went wrong. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's go 6 down. We mine out the hole, the tunnel. Let's put 2 back in. Can we actually? Do we even need the extra pull out final skull, back away a bit. The health go full, okay, and then here we go. Quick and easy. Hey, and we got an ancient debris. So I think that is a good point to end this on, I think. How long have we got left on the wither effect? Here we go. Okay, so our goal was beacons. We now have ourselves 3 beacons. Not only do we have 3 beacons, we also have ourselves some ancient debris. Can I? Yeah. So ancient debris, which I keep placing. Nether star. 3 beacons. 3 beacons is going to be great. So we can use one of them to help us tear down this Nether fortress. We can put one of them, possibly put one of them down by the gold farm, so we have regeneration down there, and we don't have to eat through the starvation if we do a bunch of AFKing there. And yeah, and we have a method to deal with the wither safely and without having to head to the end. So we can get more beacons in the future, and hopefully we can start to fill out our world with them. It'd be nice to have some of the speed beacons down at the desert, make getting around there a bit quicker. Maybe we could put. It'd be nice to eventually also have them all throughout another infrastructure as well, so we can actually move around that quicker as well. But until well, let's grab our ancient debris back. I am very happy with our haul, and I'm going to leave it here for today. I'm not sure what I'm going to do, what we'll be doing next week. I'll have a think. Maybe we'll go back to the desert and work there. Maybe we'll do some other projects around the world. Maybe we'll start the museum. We'll have to see. But until then, if you want to see what we get up to next time, give the channel a subscribe. If you have enjoyed watching our little battle with the wither today, then do give the video a like, and I will see you all next time. Bye.